It's Shadow! I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I! Shadow, we need you! Please help us!
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be! I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance.
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do it for me. For
Maria!
better future, for all people who live on that planet. Give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I promised her, and I must keep that promise. That's what
Shadow?
Maria wished for. I've got to go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria and you.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald.
They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel
Phantoms, here
my
it comes.
loss and despair. All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald!
Hey everyone, Skull902 here for the finale of Sonic Adventure 2. This is part 14 and we're starting off with the Bio-Lizard. So, Amy Rose has convinced Shadow to turn over a new leaf and has reminded him of his purpose to bring happiness and, you know, protect those who are on the Earth. So, you know, why bring Amy along on this adventure, eh? I'm just kidding, Mega G Wolf, I love you. As a content creator, you know, not romantically or anything. That'd be kind of weird. I haven't talked to you very much, but yeah, you know, as far as boss fights go, the Bio-Lizard is one of my favorites. Like, you know, even though I kind of fucking suck at dodging the energy balls that that he spits out, I really enjoy this boss fight actually because of the atmosphere as well as you know, just the general gameplay of it. Again, even though I fucking suck at dodging the energy balls. So, in its structure, he's gonna chase you around the ring that, you know, composes the boss arena. The first time he just gets tired, and then I guess as he's awakened more and more, he gets more energy. So, you know, he'll spit out some energy balls at you. Then I think like he spits out some more energy balls the next time around, and then he starts pulling out some new tricks on the last couple of hits. So, you know, it changes it up, but not to, like, a shitty degree. The only thing that I think is, like, kind of, you know, really annoying about this, that's a contradiction, but, you know, it can be kind of annoying to get the last hit, because not only do you have to move forward, but you also kind of have to move to the side as well, in order to really try and avoid being hit while, you know, there are static energy balls as well as ones that are shooting right at you. So that can be annoying, certainly. But again, it's like these little pink energy balls. Right now I can homing attack off of them and get the hit that way, but we're gonna see on the last hit how the Bio-Lizard changes things up. And if I can just comment on the Bio-Lizard before this boss fight ends, you know, I don't know how they went from a lizard to a hedgehog. You know, presumably for the size reasons, maybe. But, you know, as the prototype of the Ultimate Life, he really does just scream prototype. Like, he's got this fucking, you know, freaky life support system on him. His back legs aren't fully formed. You know, this is like a freaky fucking monster. And I really do enjoy the design of, you know, not just the boss fight, but just the creature in general, I think, is pretty interesting. You know, I don't know if they thought that, you know, the Ultimate Life, as they were trying to, you know, research it, wasn't, like, sustainable in a lizard body or something, and changed to a hedgehog because of that, but they had a pretty interesting creature to start off with. But I think we can agree that switching to Shadow was probably the right idea.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. Chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this.
Stop the Chaos Emeralds!
Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
Still alive. He's controlling the space colony as it's linked to Earth. He's got one space colony and is determined to keep them on its collision course.
Sonic?
Can you hear me, son? Hello? Aim for the red swelling. You're out at last.
Alright, so you heard Eggman. It's time for the boss fight against the final hazard. He's being, you know what? If that's the Bio-Lizard's fetish, then, you know, so be it. We shouldn't judge. He's not hurting anyone else. Except actually he is, but I don't think it has anything to do with the space colony being shoved up his ass. But the whole point of the boss fight, you press the A button and the action button, whether it be X or B, to fly around and hit the boss in the boils that pop up around his body. If you take too long, the boil will appear somewhere else. But you get a saving grace. If it is taking you too long with being sent like that, and trust me, it can get annoying at times. Particularly, I have problems with Shadow's angle for some reason in this boss fight. For whatever reason, I have a harder time hitting him as Shadow than I do with Sonic, and I really don't know why that is. But yeah, Jesus fucking Christ, you could have given me more rings, game. I had 36 when I crossed the line, but you can cross over, and oh my god, so fucking close. You can cross over to switch with the other hedgehog if need be. So, good shit. Not much else to say about this boss fight. It does have a 5-minute time limit, and we are going to start seeing the screen get a little more red, and the red filter will intensify the longer that you go on. So, if you're able to manage, getting this thing up to 5 minutes, then honestly, that's kind of amazing, because this guy generally, he goes by pretty quick, even though the obstacles in front of you can be pretty annoying to deal with. I think that he's easy enough to deal with, but, just in case, you have a 5-minute time limit. So, fucking amazing boss battle, perfect way to end the game.
That's getting through.
Shadow, I beg of you.
Maria.
Give them a chance to be happy.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
Maria, this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Where is Shadow? Do you really think that the Professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was. A brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. But did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out, you'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home to the planet as cool and blue as me. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Perfect fucking ending. That is the best ending for any Sonic game. We've got Shadow Sacrifice, and then we've just got everybody just reflecting, taking a moment to, soak in everything that just happened to them throughout this whole adventure. Which I recently calculated must have taken place over the course of like 3 days or so, which doesn't seem like much time, but considering all that happened in there, it's good to see them just, comment on, everything, in the aftermath of what just happened to them. Because, it was the biggest high-stakes adventure that they had all had up to that point, and, I think that was a really good show of character and everything, unlike in Shadow the Hedgehog, where everybody just kind of said one line about how Shadow's cool and awesome. We got some, personable conversation there. And I think that it really shows, the great writing that goes into these characters sometimes when you do scenes like this. It's peak Sonic writing, in my opinion. Shadow Sacrifice, everybody's reflecting on it, and in that very moment, we don't have heroes and villains. We have people talking to each other and just relating to one another about this whole experience. So I think that makes it one of the best endings, and in my opinion, the best ending in all of Sonic. So I just wanted to comment on that. I'm going to have to go over time, but I knew that I was going to have to go over time anyway. So, rest easy, heroes, with this upcoming little screen of Shadow here in tribute. But overall, what do I think of Sonic Adventure 2? I think that Sonic Adventure 2 is a fantastic game. It is a great game. As a game, I think that Sonic Adventure 1 is better, just of the two in the series, but 2 has the better story, and it, accompanies its story with, still fantastic gameplay and levels, as an overall package. Sure, there's some moments where it seems rushed or that the levels could have been better, but the ones that are good are, so fucking good. I can't stress that enough. Eggman's mech levels, Wild Canyon as Knuckles, Sonic's levels, most of Shadow's levels, Tails, his opening level, Prison Lane, and Rouge with Dry Lagoon, these are levels that are just fucking fantastic. They really make the game. The final level, Cannon's Core, is a good example of the characters working together, as well as just the level types in general. I think it's a good example of that. And as well, I think the boss fights are some of the best in the entire series in this game. We get rival fights that aren't sometimes they are just piss easy, throw away, whatever. But sometimes we do get some nice iconic ones as well, like the race between Sonic and Shadow. We get that as well. And as an overall package, even with the racing levels and whatnot, Sonic Adventure 2 is a fucking fantastic game. And, it really fucking sucks, in my opinion, that as time has gone on, people have appreciated this game less and less. It introduced a new generation to Sonic, and I think, without good gameplay and everything, there wouldn't have been a reason for that. There certainly is a reason why this game introduced a new generation to the series and whatnot, after the Dreamcast went down and the game was ported to the GameCube and everything. I think that, it needed to make a good impression, not only as the last Sonic game of Sega's first-party run, but also as the first game in the series, at least in the home games. It did launch the same day as Sonic Advance in Japan, but, the first game in the main series to be on consoles other than Sega. So, I think that the game makes a fantastic impression. It certainly did on me, when I first played it when I was 14, and it did for a whole bunch of other people as well. I'm of the opinion that you can't really look at old games through a modern lens. You shouldn't expect certain things you can't just jump into a game from 2001 and expect, no lives and whatnot, at least in terms of, 3D platformers. You can't really expect modern amenities in classic games. That's just unreasonable. You shouldn't let your enjoyment be affected by what you're used to with games that are coming out now. I don't understand that mindset, and I think that Sonic Adventure 2 is kind of a victim of that mindset. Also, just want to get into the story. I think that the story is fucking fantastic. I keep using that word, fantastic, but I think it's really good. There are some moments here and there where you kind of can question it. I'm fairly certain it's not like this in the Japanese version again, but that whole, you're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you? Shit like that. But it's basically all in dialogue, right? The dialogue choices, not the overall story itself. Sometimes, the story, can use a little more explanation, but I don't think that just makes it outright bad. One of the reasons why I'm not too keen on Some Call Me Johnny's review of the game is because of his sort of dismissal of the story. His main criticism was that it wasn't really explained, why Gerald Robotnik did what he did, and I think that there is some validity to that criticism. But at the same time, his reason for why, he thinks that sucks is, Gunn paid for the project. Why would they, conspire against him? And it's dude, actual conspiracies have happened before in real life, from governments all over the world. So is it not unreasonable to assume that, that Gerald was doing some things that Gunn didn't like, and so they decided to put a stop to the project in order to make sure that it didn't get out to the public, that he was doing dangerous shit? I think they did just enough to imply and plant the seeds of that in the minds of the player, in order to make it so that the story didn't come off as, bad and, not explainy enough. So, yeah, just as an overall package, we have some really nice gameplay, fantastic levels, a great story, and, the mood and atmosphere, the stakes were really high in this game, and it was action-packed. Sonic Adventure 2, I think, is one of the great examples of a story in Sonic. This game, SA2, and Sonic Unleashed, I think are the big three in that regard. High stakes, it's a big story, but it didn't get too ridiculous in certain areas and whatnot. It's pretty grand. I'll say that just as an overall package. Again, just overall, I fucking love SA2, and it was one of the very first games I ever beat. So it holds a big special place in my heart as well. And I think that with as much as I love this game, as well as the perfect ending there, with the characters all reflecting about the adventure that they just went on, I think that that's sort of a perfect point for me to, say what I'm about to say, and that's I don't know if I'm going to be doing any Sonic games soon in terms of Let's Playing. So I think that this was like the perfect note to put a hiatus on Sonic Let's Plays because, as of right now, there are no other Sonic games that I can play and beat. I don't have a capture card, so I can't like play Colors, Generations, or Unleashed. There are other ones like certain 8-bit games or whatever that I haven't beaten yet. So I don't know what the future is with me and Sonic Let's Plays. So, if it ends for an extended period of time, I'm very glad that it ends with Sonic Adventure 2. At least for the moment. If I do get the equipment that I'm looking to get, I do look to bring you more. But, yeah. It used to be my favorite game of all time. I just fucking love Sonic Adventure 2 with all of my heart. And I think I've just about gushed over it enough for this playthrough here. Beautiful game. I love it to death. You don't need to hear me repeat myself that many times. So I think that I'm going to end it now. So, next time I LP Sonic, if I LP Sonic, I don't know what it's going to be. But the next time I do an LP in general, it is going to be another one of my favorite games, my current favorite game of all time, Super Mario World. So I hope to see you there tomorrow for the first part of Super Mario World. And I hope that you enjoyed SA2 because I really enjoyed commentating over it. With that said, I have been Skull902. Thank you for watching and have yourselves a wonderful day.